So you can see I have a decibel meter right here all set up and ready to go. So we're going to power on the unit and we're going to see how loud it is. Hey everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the Lasko ceramic tower space heater. I did purchase this product myself, and any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. You can see the very basic and generic retail box and packaging right here. So our model is 751320 with the barcode, and there's no other markings for identification on this box. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the contents. Here are all the package contents. First up, you can see we have our user guide and manual right here walking us through our product settings and features. So you can see that right there. It's in multiple languages. Next, we have a screw for our remote control back to protect our battery compartment right here to keep it locked in place. And you can see we will need 2 AAA batteries to use the included remote control. You can see the remote right there and all of our buttons and controls. On the back side, you may notice we have a little hook here. That's going to be so we can mount it to the back of our heater for easy storage if we prefer. And last but not least, you can see we have our space heater right here. Let's go ahead, let's look at that in more detail. So here's the heater from the top. You can see our control panel right here. We have ceramic element, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours, 60 degrees up to 85 degrees and max. You can see low and high, 4 buttons for our controls, power, timer, oscillating, and our temperature. Let's look at it from the front. You can see here's the very front of the heater. Check out that massive grill. We have their logo and branding at the bottom. Here it is from the right side. You can see how everything looks right here. We got that 2 color tone design. Here it is from the left side. Check that out. Looks identical. Now we can look at it from the back side right here. Check it out. You can see we have our air intake right here, as well as a nice grip handle at the top. You may have noticed too, right here we have a little cutout for our remote control, so we can easily store and hang it off the back and top of our heater right here. You can see at the bottom where the power cord is fully integrated into the heater. Then check it out, you can see the very bottom of the heater right here as well. Now let's go ahead, let's power it on and try it out. So once we have it plugged in, you can see we have our indicator light letting us know that the unit is receiving power, and now it's time to power on the unit. As soon as we press the power button, it'll automatically be in our high temperature setting, that's 1500 watts. We can press the power setting again if we want to get to the low temperature setting right here. If for some reason you can't see the indicator lights, they're working great. The camera's just not picking them up, but they are showing in person. You'll be able to see them very easily. And then we can go ahead, let's look at the timer options. So first up we have 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3 hours. They'll both be illuminated. Then we go to 4, then we go to 5, 6, and 7. All 3 will be lit up. And then we can go back to no timer if we desire, or cycle through 1 through 7. Then you can see with our temperature options right here, we can just press the temp button and choose whatever option we want right here. So now we'll be at 60 if we want, and with that setting, it won't run until it's lower than that temperature, and then it'll kick on for you. So we do have some auto settings right here, which is really cool. So you can see it just shut down, and until the temperature drops below that, it won't kick back on. Same can be said for all these options, but in this case, you'll see it'll start to kick on here because the room isn't 80 degrees yet. And then we can turn on the oscillation if we want. So you can see it's gonna move side by side. It's got a nice speed to it. I'd say it's at a really good rate. And then we can press it again. And you can see it's just gonna stop in place right there, or we can press and it will resume oscillating for us. It would be nice to get a better control option where maybe we could adjust the speed. It could go faster or slower in the oscillation, even though I don't think it's too fast or too slow. So I'm happy with the default one that we get, but it would be nice to have a little bit more customization right there. But that's a quick look at the settings. Now let's go ahead, let's test it out with a couple of our tools. So you can see I have a decibel meter right here all set up and ready to go. So we're gonna power on the unit and we're gonna see how loud it is. I'm not gonna hold it right in front because I don't want any of the air to blow directly on the microphone, but we're gonna hold it around the unit so we can see the max decibels that we get out of it, so you guys can have a feel for how loud this unit will be. So let's go ahead, let's power it on. It'll be our high heat settings. So you can see 64.9, and honestly, it was even quieter than that. It was around 50 decibels until you heard a little click as soon as it activated the heater on the inside. So that little click registered and bumped it up to 64.9. But watch as I do it again right here. You can see without that click factoring in, we have 54.8 decibels. So it's actually very quiet if you were gonna have this running in your office, behind you, bedroom, nursery, whatever you're gonna do with this space heater in the area you're trying to cool off. It's really not that loud. So now we've had the high 1500 watt heat setting running for over 5 minutes. So let's go ahead, let's test it out and see how hot it gets. So I'm showing a max temperature readout of 235 degrees Fahrenheit of that nice, really hot, warm air coming out of this heater. So overall, this is a solid choice if you're looking for a great ceramic oscillating space heater with the cool tower design. Very simple and straightforward to operate. I love the controls and the buttons up top. Very easy to use. And we have the remote control as well. In the future, there are a couple things I'd like to see tweaked in the future. One would be the ability to adjust directly on the unit our airflow. We can maybe do like a low, medium, and a high setting for our air coming out volume-wise. And I would like to have some sort of built-in emergency sensor if you happen to tip or knock this over. Say your toddler knocks it over, your pet runs into it, I don't know, anything like that. It'd be nice if it would automatically shut off. So I'd love to have an auto shut-off switch built into the base in the future. But overall, very affordable and solid space heater. If you're looking to heat up to 300 square feet, you won't have any issues with the low or the high heat settings with this heater. It gets very warm very quickly. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.